You are looking at one of the most isolated and least polluted cities in the world, Perth, state capital of Western Australia. Among the traffic is this 1985 Ford Falcon sedan. It has 6 cylinders and appears totally unremarkable, and so it is, except for one little modification, the fuel delivery system. A conventionally aspirated Ford Falcon of this model travels about 20 miles on 1 gallon of gasoline. This one covers at least 50 miles on that single gallon. It has averaged this consumption over more than 200,000 miles of daily test driving, according to this man, inventor Wayne Glue. Not only that, according to Wayne, the engine delivers superior power, shows little sign of normal wear, and is expected to cover 1 million miles before needing a major overhaul. Too good to be true? Absolutely not. Over the next few minutes, we hope to convince you that this family sedan contains an affordable device which will change forever the financial and environmental drawbacks of the gasoline-powered internal combustion engine. It has a single working part and computer circuitry and uses a process called airborne thermal cracking to transform the fuel into heated vapor. It has evolved over 30 years from a simple design.
As you can see, we've removed the standard air cleaner. We've replaced it with an aftermarket one. We've built a heat sink across the manifold. The air travels over there, is heated on the manifold. It comes down into the base of the carburettor where it picks up the fuel, vaporises it, brings it out through the top and across into the plenum. The whole system is fueled by a single injector down here in the base. And then we have an acceleration enrichment injector here which handles the acceleration enrichment, the cold start enrichment and your load enrichment, and that is all that has to be fitted to the system.
The Royal Automobile Association in Perth has been monitoring the emissions from Wayne's Ford Falcon, and the results are impressive. Hydrocarbon emissions at idle are down from 550 parts per million to 110, and at cruise down from 240 to 20. Carbon monoxide levels are even better, down from 5.59% at idle to 0.11%, and at cruise they are down from 3.5% to the same astonishing low 0.11%. More than $1 million has gone into preparing the new fuel-saving device for release to manufacturers. One of Wayne's financial backers is Richard Whitehead, a marketing consultant who has spent a lifetime in the motor trade. He has no doubts about the future.
You know, I looked at this and decided that it was so good that what I would do is put my money where my mouth is, and I became a stakeholder in it. Since then, I've assisted Wayne, the inventor of the device, in bringing it to the state it is today. It's been a rough road, I have to tell you that. It's been up and down, and sometimes I've been sceptical, and at other times I've been over the moon with it. But at the present time, we're so excited because the device is actually finished, it's working beautifully, the car drives absolutely mint, and we're just so pleased with everything that's going on.
This is Wayne's World, a secluded bush property far to the north of Perth, near where the inventor was raised on a farm. Wayne has a wide range of sophisticated equipment within the shed and has done much of the research and development right here. Wayne's device is not a petrol replica of the old kerosene tractor. He has such a tractor out in the yard.
This system is a thermal catalytic cracker, which means it feeds kerosene up into a hot box which is heated by the exhaust manifold, and it's the heated metal surface which literally uses its inborn heat to crack the fuel. My system is entirely different to this system in as much as I heat the air over the manifold, heats the air molecules, picks the fuel up into that air, and it's the heated air molecules which literally crack the fuel. This system is called airborne thermal cracking.
Wayne Glue's device reeks of the keep it simple principle.
The air comes in here through the heat sink, it's heated up by the exhaust manifold, comes out of here into the base of this unit here, It comes up here, picks up the fuel that comes out of these jets here, pulls it up into a tube. The hot air coming up the inside of the tube of fuel forces it to expand into a vapour. Any excess is picked up by the foam. This foam here stabilises the fuel when it's around here and catches any excess fuel. Carried back to the base for mixing. The annular washer catches any more droplets and breaks them up even further. It then goes into an open mixing chamber. It comes out of the top mixing chamber, out of here, through the throttle body and into your combustion chamber.
The device will replace the standard carburetor on about 90% of gasoline-powered vehicles. If they all had it fitted, the world would be a far cleaner and less wasteful place to live. International manufacturing and distribution licenses for the airborne thermal cracking unit are now being offered.